Tucked along the southern coast of China, Macau is one of the most fascinating destinations in all of Asia. Often called the Las Vegas of the East, this tiny territory packs an extraordinary punch, blending centuries of Portuguese colonial history with the glittering energy of world-class entertainment. Whether you are drawn to ancient temples, dramatic skylines, or unforgettable cuisine, Macau delivers experiences that are genuinely unlike anywhere else on the planet. The moment you step off the ferry from Hong Kong or cross the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, you immediately sense that this place operates on its own unique rhythm. Streets lined with pastel-colored colonial buildings sit just minutes away from towering casino resorts, and that contrast is exactly what makes Macau so endlessly captivating. No visit to Macau is complete without spending serious time exploring the historic center of Macau, a collection of squares and streets that earned recognition as a United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization World Heritage Site in 2005. At the heart of this area stands the iconic ruins of St. Paul's, the dramatic stone facade of a 17th century church that was destroyed by fire in 1835. Today, the facade alone remains standing and has become the most photographed landmark in all of Macau. Walking up the grand staircase toward those carved stone reliefs feels genuinely cinematic. Just a short walk away, the Senado Square stretches out in a wave-patterned mosaic of black and white tiles. Surrounded by beautifully restored colonial buildings painted in shades of yellow, green, and pink. This square is the social and cultural heartbeat of old Macau, and it is always buzzing with locals and visitors alike. Beyond the Portuguese architecture, Macau holds a deeply rooted Chinese spiritual identity that reveals itself through its remarkable temples. The Ama Temple, believed to be the oldest temple in Macau, dates back to around 1488 and is dedicated to the goddess of seafarers. The name Macau itself is thought to derive from the name of this very temple. Wandering through its incense-filled courtyards and pavilions built into the rocky hillside is a genuinely moving experience. The Kunayam Temple is another must-visit, a beautifully ornate Buddhist temple complex that also holds a fascinating piece of history, as it was the site where the first treaty between the United States of America and China was signed in 1844. For those who want to experience the more modern and electrifying side of Macau, the Cotai Strip is where the action truly comes alive. Built on reclaimed land between the islands of Taipa and Koloane, this stretch of mega resorts rivals anything you would find in Las Vegas. The Venetian Macau is one of the largest casinos in the world and features an indoor canal system complete with gondola rides, giving it an almost surreal atmosphere. The City of Dreams resort complex and the stunning Morpheus Hotel, designed by the legendary architect Zaha Hadid, are equally jaw-dropping in scale and design. Even if gambling is not your primary interest, simply walking through these properties and absorbing their sheer ambition is an experience in itself. Away from the neon lights, the quieter neighborhoods of Taipa Village and Koloane Island offer a completely different but equally rewarding side of Macau. Taipa Village is a charming maze of narrow lanes filled with traditional Chinese shops, Portuguese-style villas, and some of the best restaurants in the territory. The famous Rua do Cunha, or Cunha Street, is a food lover's paradise where you can sample egg tarts, pork chop buns, and almond cookies fresh from the oven. Coloane, the southernmost part of Macau, feels almost rural by comparison, with hiking trails, quiet beaches, and the peaceful Coloane village centered around a small chapel and a charming square. Lord Stowe's Bakery in Coloane is legendary, widely credited with creating the Macanese egg tart that has since become famous across Asia. Macau is a destination that genuinely surprises people. It is smaller than many expect, but far richer in layers than most anticipate. From ancient temples and colonial plazas to record-breaking casinos and world-renowned food, every corner of this remarkable territory offers something worth discovering. Give it more than a day and Macau will reward you generously.